By now, we will not mobitare kusi because I'm not going to let this slide.
So no mori video kan. There is this guy on TikTok. Let me see my video unofficial or last. Mo wo video guy and it's very good. O man sọ ó lè sọ pé top 10 universities in Nigeria. Ó lè sọ wípé top 5 secondary schools in Nigeria and stuff like that. Àwọn kan tó máa ń sábà ṣe nìyẹn. Àwọn content ẹ̀ dẹ̀ máa wà meaningful. But the one I saw yesterday, it may not doubt authenticity information yẹn. Ó ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa àwọn entertainers tí wọ́n ní HIV. Although mo kọ́kọ́ wò pé content yìí ó look somehow. Ó ń sọ nípa àwọn entertainers, top 5 entertainers that are HIV positive. You see, ó wà sensitive gan. So ó wá mention Dayo Amusa. Mo wò pé Dayo Amusa kẹ̀. Èmi kàn scroll up ní tèmi. So not quite long ni mo wá rí video kan tí Dayo Amusa ṣe tó ń sọ wípé ẹni yẹn defame òun ni. Ó lóun ò wá HIV positive. Dayo Amusa tún wá fi kún wípé òun ò ní jẹ́ kélé kó slide, that is going to make a scapegoat out of that guy. In tó tẹ̀síwájú video tí guy yẹn tó ṣe lélẹ̀.
Top 5 famous Nigerians that have HIV. At number 3 is Dayo Amusa. She's a famous Nollywood actress. She has discussed her decision to go public with her HIV status and how it affected her acting career.
So, response Dayo Amusa ni.
Hello, beautiful people out there. I want to address a video that has been, going on all major social media platforms in the last 24 hours. This video was posted by some guy that I don't know, but I started getting tagged on this video, and I think it's related to a post I made in 2019 as regards my HIV status. And the reason behind that particular post as at then was the fact that I had my HIV status, of course, which was negative, and I then decided to post the results and also try to inform people out there that it is very, very important for you to know your HIV status, so that even if for any reason you find yourself positive, you should understand that you need to seek medical help and do the needful. After all, it's not the end of the world. But it is so shocking, to now realize someone now picked up on that or whatever, I don't know, and enlist me with some other people out there claiming that, we all are HIV positive without making your findings. This person went ahead and posts this video on all major social media platforms, from Instagram to Facebook to TikTok to X, having hundreds, thousands of comments and likes and what have you. Do you people really make use of your brain? Do you people really sit down and make use of your brain when trying to put out content out there? Do you realize the length at which this video has traveled? Do you realize the deformation of my person and character by that video you stupidly and foolishly put out there without making your findings? Anyway, I'm sure by now, anything more to bagba, number. By now, you will not mobitare kusi because I'm not going to let that slide. I'm going to make a scapegoat out of you. You understand? I will make sure I make a scapegoat out of you. Not because I find pleasure in doing it, but because that will teach you a lesson, and some other stupid and foolish content creator blogger or whatever people call yourself out there, that if you have to make an headline, verify, ask questions before putting people on the spot. You make available the where you got that information from, that I put out my HIV status to be positive on the public platform. You will make available the hospital we both went to, or the lab where we both visited. You understand? To have my HIV status results. The doctor, nurse, or lab tech or whichever, that did the test and gave you the results, that gave you the effrontery and guts to come on social media platform and put that out. Wa provide mafia jofin. Should see here mafia jofin. Shele ya wèrè ni. Nígbà tó ṣe pọ́n ṣépè fún yín, tí ó ṣe páyé ń ṣe yín. I just don't understand. If you must put out stuff out there, you make findings. Do you realize I have family? Do you realize I've got friends out there? You understand? For you to put out such posts, my darling, anyway, to all my friends and family friends are out there, yes, just like I did the other time, putting out my status out there, I did it intentionally. And like I said, I did it to inform people that it is important for you to know. I was happy that I'm negative, okay? And I felt like, okay, and let me just encourage people out there to get themselves tested, you know, so that they can do the needful. It's not the end of the world. This I do like every quarter of, you know, the year. And thank God, I am still HIV negative. Thank you.
Although I realize how damaging that content must have been on Dayo Amusa, talking about HIV status publicly, it may not sound good, but I want to plead on behalf of unofficial Olas. The reason being that he's not that kind of person. I've always been watching his contents. The content is damaging. Damaging, no doubt. But if Auntie Dayo Amusa is watching this video, I'm using this opportunity to plead on behalf of unofficial Olas. So really pé àwọn content creators sọnù kan wà, mo ti ṣe video lórí ẹ̀ tó jẹ́ wípé wọ́n máa ń derive pleasure nínú kí wọ́n máa bá tẹlòmíì jẹ́, kí wọ́n máa gbé news ìròyìn ẹlẹ́jẹ̀ nǹkan tí ò ṣẹlẹ̀ tó jẹ́ pé ó lè damage career àti reputation ẹni yẹn kán máa gbé síta. Irú wọn kọ́ ni unofficial Olas yìí. Ó ṣe mistake ni. I'm very sure of that. The guy made a mistake. Mo dẹ̀ rí wípé ó ti pull out video yẹn, ó ti delete ẹ̀. Then also to post apology message tí ó fi bẹ̀ Dayo Amusa pé kó má bínú. I also want to join him to plead with Dayo Amusa, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ má bínú. The guy is not like that. Àwọn content creators kan wà lóòótọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n pọ̀ gan. Irú wọn náà máa ń gbé RIP sórí fídíò tàbí fọ́tò actor tí ó ti kú. Wọ́n wá kọ RIP sórí ẹ̀. Tàbí kan fún ní caption tó suggest wípé nǹkan burúkú kan ṣẹlẹ̀ sẹ́ni yẹn káwọn èèyàn lè click fídíò wọn. Irú wọn pọ̀, tẹ́ bá rí irú wọn. In fact, inú mi máa dùn gan tó bá jẹ́ irú èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ni wọ́n rí mú láti fi ṣe scapegoat. But in this case, this guy made a mistake. That I'm very sure. Content ẹ̀ wà okay, ó máa ń ṣe dáadáa, kò ń damage reputation anybody. And this will serve as a lesson to all of us tá jẹ́ content creators. Pé ká tó fi nǹkan síta, ká máa verify bó ṣe jẹ́ òótọ́ tàbí irọ́ sí. Ọlọ́run ò ní jẹ́ ká ṣe nǹkan tí ó máa kó bá wa tàbí rán wa lọ sọ́gbà ẹ̀wọ̀n o. Ọlọ́run ò ní jẹ́ ká ṣe content tó máa gbé wa dé ilé ẹjọ́. ire o.